So this month, I have made the most money that I have made on YouTube so far. And I wanted to share a story to you guys. I was getting ready to go to work. Now I wake up at 5 a.m. and for about a half an hour, I normally sit on my phone and read all the YouTube comments and try to like and reply to most of them. And I checked my earnings and saw that my earnings were pretty high for this month. So after I was done looking at my earnings, I couldn't believe it. I went over to check out our family calendar that we have linked to our phones to see what the plans were for today. And I realized that my wife was pretty busy. So I said, you know what? I've made enough money this month off of YouTube that I could literally just skip a day of work and it would equal out to be about the same amount of money coming in based off of the YouTube payments. So I was like, you know what? I told my wife, I was like, hey, I'm just going to stay home today, just kind of take the day and, just kind of hang out and whatever. 2 hours later, my wife walks in with my youngest. He's 3 years old, and my oldest is away. He spent a few days over his grandparents' house. So she opens the door with my youngest, my 3-year-old, and she goes, look who's here. And he looks over his shoulder and he's like, Dada's home. And she said, yeah, Daddy's home today. So he runs over to the bed and he gives me a hug and he's like, yay, Daddy's home today. And I said, yeah, buddy, I'm home today, so we can have we can have a fun day, just us. And he was super excited. So I took him to the park. We went to the park for a few hours. Then after that, I took him to McDonald's. We had a Happy Meal together. Then after that McDonald's, he wanted to go to the arcade, so I took him to the arcade. We spent the whole day in the arcade, and then after the arcade, we went to a candy store, and he was so happy to go to the candy store. And then as we're walking, and I was like, did you have a fun day? And he said, yeah, I had a super fun day. And I said, well, what was your favorite part of the day? Was it the arcade? Was it the candy store? And without skipping a beat, without even thinking about it, he looks up to me and he immediately says, my favorite part of the day was being able to spend it with you. He didn't care that we went to the park or we went to the arcade or had ice cream or went to the candy store. What meant the most to him was that I was home that day and had the free time to spend it with him. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I just wanted to say thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for the support.